A billionaire found a baby inside his car boot.
Aurora, stay with me, Adrian whispered desperately, but Aurora remained unconscious in his arms. Rain slammed heavily against the car windows, while thunder shook the dark road ahead. "Drive faster!" Adrian shouted. "Yes, sir." The driver pressed harder on the accelerator. Inside the car, Aurora's breathing became weaker. Adrian's heart pounded painfully. He had already lost one family before. He could not lose another. Not again. Minutes later, the car stopped violently in front of St. Mary's Hospital. Doctors and nurses rushed outside immediately after recognizing Adrian Cole. "Emergency!" Adrian shouted while carrying Aurora inside himself. The nurses quickly placed her on a hospital bed and rushed her through the bright hallway. "Doctor, her pulse is dropping. Hurry! Prepare the emergency room." Everything suddenly became chaotic. Nurses ran from one side to another. Machines beeped loudly. Adrian stood frozen outside the emergency room while doctors worked desperately inside. Then, a nurse rushed toward him quickly. "Sir, you need to make an urgent deposit before treatment can continue." Adrian looked at her sharply. "How much?" She mentioned the amount nervously. Without hesitation, Adrian brought out his card immediately. "Take it." The nurse hurried away. Adrian remained standing alone in the hallway. The bright hospital lights suddenly felt cold, empty, painful. Through the glass, he could see doctors surrounding Aurora's small body. One pressed on her chest, another adjusted the oxygen mask. A nurse shouted something urgently. Adrian slowly sat down. His eyes became red. Then, quietly, almost like a broken man speaking to himself, he murmured, "Lord, please don't let anything happen to her." His voice shook slightly. "I don't even know her family." He lowered his head painfully. "What would I have done if she dies?" For the first time in years, tears gathered inside Adrian Cole's eyes. "Show mercy, Lord." The emergency room doors suddenly opened. A doctor walked out quickly. "Mr. Cole." Adrian stood up immediately. "How is she?" The doctor looked serious. "She lost too much blood. We need blood urgently." "Take mine," Adrian answered immediately. The doctor hesitated. "There's a problem." Adrian frowned. "What problem?" "The blood she needs can only come from a close biological match, usually parents, siblings, or direct family members." Silence. Adrian blinked slowly. "I'm not her family." The doctor looked desperate. "We still need to test you. There's no time." A few minutes later, Adrian sat quietly while a nurse collected his blood sample. The hallway became silent again. Minutes felt like hours. Then finally, the doctor returned with the test results in his hand. But something about his face looked strange, confused, shocked. "Mr. Cole," the doctor said slowly. Adrian stood up immediately. "What is it?" The doctor stared at the paper again before speaking. "You're a perfect match." "What?" The doctor nodded slowly, still shocked himself. "Not just compatible, a perfect biological match." The world suddenly became silent around Adrian. His heartbeat slowed, his eyes widened slightly. "That's impossible." But the doctor's next words made chills run through his entire body. "In situations like this, perfect matches are extremely rare outside blood relatives." Adrian collected the paper slowly with trembling fingers. Then he looked through the emergency room glass at unconscious Aurora lying on the hospital bed. His chest tightened painfully, and deep inside his mind, one terrifying question echoed repeatedly. Why did I match with her? What exactly is the connection between us?